still got someone. It's cool.
Okay, and the right with. This is Gardner Municipal Airport Commission, February 1st, and it's 5 o'clock, you said?
Yep.
Okay, at 5 p.m. We'll begin the meeting. I would like to, I think the pressing issue is just get started with the minutes. You guys looked them over at all, and we'll need to approve them if you so desire, or if you see something that needs to be changed.
Make a motion to accept them.
Second. Motion is made and seconded for approval of the meeting's minutes. Next thing on the agenda is the Alarm Central. I haven't had a chance to track him down yet. We haven't had time. But he does have the
Sensors?
heat rise sensors. We just got to figure out if our plan's going to work to get them up above the hangar. And I got to get so we can put staging up and ladders and make it a real challenge. It's got to get inside.
Trying to get with Dominic to move the planes.
Well, either go over them or move them, figure out. The staging will give us some options, but if he's around and we can do it, we'll get whatever we can get done when that happens.
This is for fire or?
Yeah, heat detectors in the hangar last spring were going off on a very regular basis, usually in the middle of the night and most of the times. We narrowed it down to the heats. We think we know which one it is, but we're going to replace all of them because they're probably somewhere around 50 years old.
Sometimes it's birds.
Well, it's
Heat from?
the heat detector over on the southwest side is probably had a water content, been exposed to water, is what we think, because the roof did leak over there until they fixed it. But we can't get at it, and at least I'm not going to try it because it's 20 feet up, and so we'll go from there. So we'll keep working that. Guild Associates, I haven't heard anything other than that we're trying to get some of the monies released for other projects as well as part of this, I think.
Yes, so I'm going to start with the runway project.
Yep.
So, as you might know, all funding for the project is now in place. And all the contractors' contracts have been signed. They're now at Mass DOT pending one signature, but the contractor has agreed to get into contract agreement with subcontractors. We're looking at the start for the runway project in early August, and this is due to the lead times on the vault.
What's the date?
Well, we don't have a fixed date, but we're looking for early August.
Early August?
Start time.
Yes, start time.
Okay, because it was July,
Yeah, they moved
early
it.
July.
That's
Yeah.
a month later, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they unfortunately had to move it as it will take about 6 months to get that vault.
Yeah, I know, they were saying that. Okay.
Yes, and regarding that payment, so we processed a FAA reimbursement request. Well, this is for the runway project.
Oh, okay.
So I believe
I think that one has started.
Yes,
It's the other 5-year plan.
the
Yeah,
master plan.
Master plan
Yes.
is the one that they were working on.
Yes, so for the runway project, there was a reimbursement request that was sent to Mayor Nicholson for signature.
I think he did sign
He
it.
did sign it?
I think, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So if that is signed, we can move forward and submit it to the FAA for reimbursement. The next item was the master plan. So a scoping meeting with the airport and the airport, the FAA and Mass DOT happened on January 19th. Matt and Jackie, Matt the director of aviation division and Jackie Marks met with Jim last Friday to discuss the master plan process.
Yeah.
So one thing left was just the discussion about the local share. So the local share for this project is estimated to $8,500. So
Right.
we reached out to the mayor executive assistant, Rachel Roberts, to discuss the next steps to secure that funding.
That's the one I think the mayor said was going before the council at Monday's meeting, next Monday.
Next Monday.
As the one, but I'm not sure. That's why I've kind of
Yes.
let Mike, Nick, and the secretary or the mayor's office talk to him, because it will just cut down on the confusion.
Yes.
And I think he was able to explain it in the email pretty well, how this releases the funds from the Mass Aeronautics to eventually reimburse us for up to, I don't know, is the percentage of that amount even, I think, or some really for the master plan.
Well, the $8,500, the estimated $8,500 will be the local share. So for any FAA funded projects, the FAA will cover 90%.
Yeah.
MassDOT will cover 5%, and that 5%, that $8,500 is the 5% local share.
There is some, what do they call it? It's grants or something from the state that helps us with some of this, and I think that's where some of that reimbursement was gonna come from, but I'm not sure.
Some of
how
the
that works.
SMP.
Yeah,
So as of now, Matt has, well, we have not received or heard anything from Mrs. Robert.
okay.
So,
The mayor I know has been very busy. So,
okay.
and he was just running around trying to keep everything, keep all the balls in the air. So, okay, good.
Yes, so unless there are questions. this
Anybody
was,
have any questions about
an update.
master plan? Okay. Beacon lights was the next thing that we had. I haven't been up to, I gotta go over and introduce myself to Mr. Wilson. Tell him I wanna traipse through his property. I haven't done anything more with the Cottage Street one. And then I will call, Cobalt
Which Wilson?
bus.
Oh, Scotty and Mickey?
I'm not sure which one. The one lives over by the Beacon Light.
Yeah, that's
I think
Scotty.
Scott.
Yeah, if you want, I can talk with Scotty, I got him.
Well, I just gotta introduce myself to him, so he and I know who we are, and then I gotta plot the path to hike up to it. And, I wanna check the box, make sure the fuse is okay, and then I'm going to try and eyeball what I need to tell Cobalt and see if I can get him to come up sometime. It may have, I don't know if it's gonna have to wait till spring or what, but
What's the problem with it?
they're out. We
Ouch.
have 3 hazard lights on the hills, and the last one went out somewhere around Christmas time. And I've gotta figure out why, and then we've gotta, I don't know if has that got a fence around it too, like the rest of them? I don't know, I haven't been up, I've never been up there. If it does, then it's probably full of brush too, so I've gotta clear a path on that too.
Do you want me to go with you? I do a lot of work with the Wilson family.
Yeah, but I gotta get some time and weather and
Right, so if you,
being able to
get,
hike.
when you get time, give me a shout, and
Yeah.
we'll go down and see Scotty. I see those guys at least once a week or
Well,
more.
it's more of trying to just figure out how to get up there and,
Well, I'm sure Scotty can tell us exactly how to do it.
yeah. So,
Why, is it on his land?
yes,
Yes.
they have a right of way to it.
Okay.
I thought it was a lot closer to his house than it is, but it's not.
Where's the electric come from?
Dumped And,
Where's the closest building it's attached to?
It doesn't,
Where-
comes off a power
It
line.
comes off
it's on a tower.
on the road? Okay.
Yes.
No, it's, well, it, yeah, it comes up. So, the other one, like I say, is there. Airport manager, you've been introduced to, so we've got that one out of the way. And on the maintenance side, as I explained, we got the dump truck, as Dave said, he's got the oil change, and we get a grease and everything taken care of on that. Did you get the chain for do you need the chain, and we got a weld on the plow?
I got a weld the plow, and that pulley that's on there isn't built for a chain, it's built for a cable.
What do you wanna do? You
I'd
wanna,
rather get a cable, but,
you wanna try and get a cable that'll,
well, I'll see if I can get one, if not, it's just a repair link, you know.
yeah, well, what I was thinking is, like on the other truck, the way they've got that one hung with two separate chains at a specific length. We were looking at it today when we disconnected the plow. Would that be better than having it?
No,
can't.
that's a angle plow.
Yeah.
It goes both ways, you gotta use a cable.
Okay, cause it's out farther beyond the pivot point?
Well, I
Is
used
that
it,
what it is?
I put it on the two latches, because the chain was broke. You just gotta know how to put it down, angle it back, so it'll move back.
Move back and forth.
It'll only move back and forth so much without that
Yeah.
pulley
Okay.
involved.
Yeah. I'm sure it's, okay.
I'll fix it by the end of the week.
It's gonna snow eventually, I think we're good till the end of the,
Well, I'll do
Week,
it after
but-
it snows, yeah.
What truck is that?
this is
Plow on
the
it?
plow for the
one ton.
on the loader.
Isn't it a one-ton?
No, this is
No,
the
the
plow on the
loader.
loader.
Oh, on the loader.
There's a plow on the loader?
We have a plow on the loader, we have a snow blower for it, and we have a bucket for it. And it's all quick change.
So the bucket's off and the plow's on?
Well, right
Or
now,
will
the
be.
plow's sitting there getting it, waiting to be fixed.
Bucket's on right now.
Dumb question, but why doesn't a city plow come up here and plow the runway?
That's a good question, really good question.
Because
Well,
they're,
the problem is that corrosion. The city trucks all have salt on the back of them, and we can't have salt brought in here.
I see,
Well,
okay,
exactly.
yeah.
That's a
that's
good
the
point.
problem.
So all the vehicles here are usually locked here and that's it. Why David took the truck on a good day, so there's the least amount of salt picked up on the truck when it comes back here as possible.
Okay, that's a
But
good point, good
it'll
point.
be, the other thing, I think the city is, their main concern is getting city streets plowed.
Right,
so we would
so this would
be-
be last,
More than
obviously, but they're the ones that do it all the time anyway.
that.
No, they
The
don't.
reason I ask
They
is
don't
that
understand the
there
law.
was something about a truck hit with the snowplow yesterday.
I have something for you, Phil, by the way, too.
Uh,
But, no, he just,
A dingle.
self-inflicted wounds. But, yeah, we're just gonna take a look at it. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll go from there. But,
What are we looking at?
your truck,
My truck?
your personal truck.
It only cracked the,
Yeah, I know, but we can look at it if you wanna. I got you the form, so,
You know it?
but, you can look at it and do what you know, I got the form for figured out procedure. But, no, maintenance wise, I think we're finally getting there. I did give him, the oil that we had down, the 1540. I think it's gonna take more than what we got. He thought it was 10 gallons,
It took 5 gallons.
took 5? Okay, so we
Yeah,
got
that's
another
40
gallon
quarts.
back. So, I think, cause we sent up 5, so we must have enough.
There's more down there, or there was down there.
There was a 3-pack, 3 gallons, a 2 gallon, and there was a part of 1 gallon. And we took the 5 gallons that they had, and, they'll let me know on the other and give me a slip and I can get reimbursed for it. get that taken care of. But I think we're in pretty decent shape. I got the plow, the other plow, the 1-ton plow, when it broke the fitting off. I replaced the fitting, put bolts across the top, and bled the system. And it was working. I want to work the air out of it, the rest of the air out of the system, because it's a little bit. The gland nut on top of the master piston should probably be replaced. It's showing signs of a little bit of leakage, and they said that that's a common problem, that you have to take it apart in order to replace the gland nut on top. So we'll take a look at it and see how bad it is, and either we'll get another break or we'll do the spring or something. New business. Anybody have anything?
I think we have the news of our new manager.
Yep.
I said this earlier today, I think that nice John Deere loader has been neglected and needs some attention, cleaning and paint. How about that?
I could agree.
How?
I don't know about paint, but yeah, cleanly.
Well, the rust,
Well, it's got rust starting to show up on a lot of stuff.
it's a nice
I
piece of gear.
haven't really looked at it lately.
We sprayed that, what do you call that? Like, it's like honey, sprayed all over that 3-4 days ago. Stop the rust.
That stuff has to be done every year though.
Yeah, probably.
Fluid film, is that what
Fluid
it is?
film, that's it, yeah.
You know what works better is OPS 3.
What year is the loader?
Pardon?
What year is it?
When did we get it?
That's
2003, I think.
It was pretty new looking in 2008, that's for sure.
You mean you're concerned about the paint? And the
There's
body
no
work?
way to treat a piece of equipment. It's sitting there, rusting away, dirty. There's not much room, I'll admit that. I'd be fussing if it were mine, okay?
Most of them get pretty worn after 20 plus years, which is 20 years. Huh?
more than worn.
We don't really have the facilities to do a lot of the work on it anyway.
That's true.
Right, but I mean, I want to,
That's why we need the SRE bill.
Yeah.
yeah. And that's why I wanted a separate bay in there, so we could bring them and work on them, get on them, whereas store them and
Didn't Kevin offer us his hangar?
Yeah.
I heard that. I don't know.
Talk with Kevin.
I gotta call him back, cause the 150 out there, he's had a guy interested in it, so I'm gonna call him with a name. I looked it up, and I forget who it was, on that, been suspended the registration for the FAA, that had been thrown in a number of years.
It's on its tail.
Is the, what was the club, Four Aces?
Yeah, the 40s.
Was that?
That wasn't from the forest.
No.
Okay. Does,
That came out of Worcester.
Okay, yeah, that's what, he was saying something about it, he said something about, but I think I got a name on my list. I just couldn't pull it up, I didn't have it with me when he called.
That went 50 flat stem. That was what? Oh, that ended up against the Gardner one?
I don't know.
Oh, no, when what's his name? Arrow came here, John, the guy that passed away, that came with him.
Oh,
Supposed to sell it, but then the guy bought it, I don't know what happened, it just disappeared.
yeah,
Been sitting there derelict now for probably, what, 15 years? Yeah.
and TJ's Viper there has been sold, that's going at Orange.
They're gonna truck it over there again?
Yep,
I see.
So
Yeah, TJ's just gonna take,
Huh?
Tommy's gonna take it apart.
Brooksy bought it, and they're gonna put it in, Ty's going away for a week, I think, or more, I don't know how long he's gone. He's talked to Brooksy, he said, yeah, you know, put the thing in the hangar, get it back there, so they have some heat. And, I mean, a couple of guys can do it in a day, but it all depends on how much equipment they have to build, carry out. And,
The interior and everything.
things
goes together.
things to support the pieces and stuff like that, because it was, he took the prop, so.
yeah.
I saw him Sunday when they were down there, it was Sunday. Might have been Saturday. Anything else?
Yeah.
Would you like to say anything?
No, I just, this is my first day, so obviously I don't know much yet, but, just wanted
And
to say
she's
hello.
gonna have an office at City Hall until we can get something adequate, possibly here. With a printer, Wi-Fi access, all the important stuff that we need to get done to, which is numerous.
So I missed the introduction, but I wasn't late when you pointed that out.
Well, I introduced,
So, have you done this before?
This is my first airport manager job.
So you're also gonna be doing the
Plowing
lawn
and,
and plowing as well?
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, very capable.
Are you also
Is she
the
the
airport
mowing?
manager in Orange?
no.
No,
No, that was spoken about though, was it not?
Well, we had talked to him, but I found out some interesting stuff about that manager, which is, I wouldn't think he would do it, but I don't know him, I never met him. He's, I guess, you know,
Somebody was speaking about splitting the job,
that's what they were trying to do years ago.
and 20 here, 20 there, something like that.
Yeah.
And,
do they have a manager there?
yes.
Yeah.
The manager I know at Fitchburg has been trying to, he's retired 3 times. So he's still, I don't know what his status is, but.
Yeah, I can follow my
I don't,
Fitchburg.
it's only because I have friends down there that were talking about it here.
So is this a 20-hour-a-week job, this airport?
It is.
It is? And did you apply for it, or
I
did
did.
somebody chase you down? huh?
No, I did,
You did apply for it.
Did you fly?
absolutely.
Sweet.
She has,
Where's your plane?
I have a 1971 Skywagon
Nice.
and a 1982 Warrior.
It's even better.
Where do you keep them?
My father's got a grass strip. It's basically just a big field.
So all the commissioners will give you our names and numbers, and that way if you need any help, you can give us a call.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
That's what
capable
we're here
people
for.
sitting here in the room, I think, you know? Jim can fix things,
Yeah.
so forth.
Do you have any mass license?
Pardon?
Do you have a mass airport manager's license?
No, not yet,
You'll have to get one of those.
not yet.
It's not a big deal.
Well, we're looking forward to working with you. It'd be nice to have a manager here, because the last one I remember was Stanley, smoking his old pipe in that back room.
About 50 years.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
Well, yeah, that was when I was last here.
Okay, I would say if there's nothing more,
Thank you.
we will adjourn the meeting. And we can go from there. Okay. And where's my watch? What time you got?
It is,
That's a brief one.
5:25.
5:25. I don't think I recorded a thing.